guys know how I like to start this call with the 1K earners. What's most important inside of this company is that you are absolutely growing, right? And in order to grow, there's a few things that need to happen. You need to make money, right? Of course, you need to self-develop. So it's all about sales and self-development with this company. So let's get started in grandoso fashion with our 1K earners because they are the backbone of this company. So with that being said, we're going to start off with a big dog, a giant, right? Somebody we've been hearing a lot about week over week, which is Eugene with $1,620 deposited into his account. Well, not yet. It's running late this week, right? But obviously $1,620 this week. Guys, make sure that you take your phone off mute and make some noise for Eugene. He's working hard.
Go, Eugene.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I think you guys can good, right? I want you guys to make sure that you can hear me. You know what I like to do? I like to make myself seem crazy to anybody that you may be around right now. Because though they shouldn't criticize those who can actually do it, and we're actually doing it. So great job, Eugene. I just want you to take, man, 30 to 60 seconds, man, and light us on fire. Let us know what got you on fire right now. Don't keep us waiting in suspense, brother.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I wasn't in a controlled environment. That's why I had it on mute.
I appreciate you. I see you. I see you in the field. You in the field already, huh?
You already know.
All right, guys, give it up for Eugene, who's in the field right now.
What's going on, everybody?
Always working.
You ain't playing. You ain't playing. Light us on fire, man. Give us 30 to 60 seconds.
30 to 60 seconds.
Yes, sir.
All right, question. What's the team? Anybody got? Can I hear some team goals from somebody for this week?
No, not at all. I want you to go over what got you lit on fire so much. What's giving you your drive right now?
I mean, basically, I try to stay under your wing as much as possible when you're in the city. I try to learn as much as I can learn from you, and you haven't steered me wrong yet. And I took your advice. I start kicking down doors, and I start taking down names, and I ain't stopped. I ain't gonna lie. When he first recruited me, I'm like, it's some type of catch. There's no way you can make this type of money in a week. So I'm like, I got my first paycheck. I said, wow. And then I seen the text like the check gonna be late today. I'm like, I don't really care. I still got money from my last paycheck. So it didn't really bother me. And the team is great. I love the team. The call center is definitely gonna be it's a good thing. It was actually a genius idea. So hats off to Q for that. And everybody that's helping us, I appreciate y'all.
Man, guys, give it up for Eugene, speaking from his heart this morning.
Okay, Eugene.
Let's go, Eugene.
Go ahead, Eugene.
Okay. I can tell you guys something about Eugene.
Keep doing it.
I have seen this man grow so much since I met him. I'm thinking under 30 days ago that I met Eugene now at this point, but I've watched him grow so much, man. I'm so super proud of you. Thank you, Eugene, for sharing, right? Next on the list, right? Because, well, of course, we got more. Next on the list is somebody that you guys have heard me speak about, right? You've heard me speak about his challenges more often because when he got here, he didn't knock it out the park, not right away. Right? I hope that he speaks to us a little bit about that, right? But he didn't knock it out the park. He wasn't somebody that was like, destined to do this. I don't think that, anybody could have seen his potential other than us, other than Bridge the Gap Marketing, because I believe that that's what we do. We see the potential in you, possibly before you even get a chance to see it. So it gives me great admiration and respect to let you guys know Dudley did $1,945 this week, guys. Come off mute and give it up.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Dudley.
Done getting it done.
JATM. JATM.
Let's
Thank it.
Let's go. Come off mute, man. You got to give us 30 to 60 seconds, brother. What is lighting you on fire right now?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Got me on fire. I mean, one thing that got me on fire is my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday when I saw that paycheck hit my Gmail, like I felt like I couldn't breathe. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? My part of my language, you know what I'm saying? I'm being transparent. You know, when it hit my account and you know, I'm like, I feel like I couldn't breathe because I felt like I was gonna get paid probably like 800 or 1,000, right? And it got me excited. So what's pushing me is really my goals and what I want to do, you know, moving forward. And you know, being with the team is one of like, you know what I'm saying, it's really exciting to be around other people that want to win, right? People that's actually motivating you, right? And you know, learning from the best as well, which is Q, right? Kicking ass and taking names. One of my favorite things you like to say, you know?
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, you know, it's really my goals. And, you know, I want to make sure I win with everybody. Yep. That's all I could say.
Great job, guys. Give it up for Dudley.
Blessings. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, he truly deserves that praise. I just want you guys to know. We watched Dudley struggle for 4 to maybe 5 weeks. Am I correct, Dudley, right? Was it 4 or 5?
Yeah, man. But that didn't stop me, man. I did that about like, just like I said, I was to do business, but when I started doing door to door, I did about a month with no paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't stop me. You know what I'm saying? But one month with no paycheck, right? Imagine you coming home and you live with your mom, and she's saying like, "Yo, damn, you gotta quit this job, man. Why they not paying you? You training, you're not getting paid. You coming home with no check and stuff like that." Now the past 3 weeks, I've been getting big bread, and you know, she's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's excited and stuff. You know, once I get home, when I'm about to tell how much I got paid, she probably gonna pass out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, you know, but I'm not gonna stop though. Once I put my head into something, I gotta go get it. Well, I'm excited. Right now, let's see if I was doing double shift. I gotta do triple shift now. I gotta see bigger bread. Yep, let's get it though.
Dudley, we're grateful to have you, man. We're grateful to have you. Thank you once again. Listen, guys, another high roller that we got that is definitely on this card is Robert Cherry with $2,212. Come on, mute. Let's get it for him.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Robin. Let's go. Doing it, Rob. I'm Doing proud of you. Go ahead.
19 years old, by the way. Give us 30 to 60 seconds, brother.
I miss you.
But what drives me right now, you know, I have a lot of changes going on in my life. Right now, I'm in the process of moving. I'm getting out of old toxic relationships, friendships, and you know, it's a big change. You know, I got a lot of money in my pocket right now, so I'm glad that this change is happening because I know if I would have had all those negative friends around me, I'd probably be broke right now. Thank God. But right now, I just want to keep growing. I don't want to stop growing because where I was before, if you guys knew where I was before, this is amazing. Like, but yesterday was my dad's birthday, and I was so wrapped up in what I was doing that I didn't even get a chance to call him. You know, we don't have the best relationship, but even that's, you know, like wow, you know, I'm so like, you know, all the negative because I know if I call him, I'm gonna hear it and it's gonna put me in a bad mood and I'm not be focused. I need to be focused, so I know definitely I'm growing. But anyway, that's personal stuff. Thank you to everybody. We killing it, Philly killing it, New York killing it, and yeah, thank you to you.
No, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Everybody make some noise for Rob Cherry.
Let's go, Rob.
Let's get it.
The success
My
is
boy,
net-
I miss you, Rob. My boy, man, I miss you, boy.
I'm back. I'm coming back next week, man. Y'all, I'm playing.
Yes, sir, let's get it.
I said all that money I was making this week, man.
Walaikum assalam.
Guys, let me just tell you something. If we would have had Rob in the field, we would have 100 sales already this week. Because
Oh, yeah.
he would have 30 by himself. So I just want to make sure I can't give this gentleman enough praise, man. He's stepping out of his box each and every time I've seen him. He's another one that I've seen grow just immensely at this point now. And now he's facing these challenges that we spoke about previous before this, right? That we already knew was coming. We knew we was going to lose fake friends. We know that once we're growing, it's just inevitable that it's going to happen. We knew we were going to have to get rid of the toxic people. We knew we were going to face new devils because we knew we were going for new levels. So absolutely, Rob. Thank you for that. Now, guys, I want you guys to take your phone off mute, right? Because I want you guys to understand that this gentleman here is newly to this country. He hasn't been in this country as long as any of us on this call. Not even 1 year has he been in this country now at this point. He's somebody that I respect and admire, and he's much younger than me. Why? Because I'll let him tell his story, right? But I can tell you this, I can't wait to get the podcast. I can't wait to get him on the podcast because he's one of my favorite people right now. I study him. I literally watch him inside the field and I watch him learn a language, right? That is not his own to learn. I watch him study people's body language. Why? Because that's probably the only thing he had. He don't understand the words that are coming out your mouth the way that we understand the words. We understand the language, right? The core of it, in the weeds of the words. He does not. He is somebody that I definitely think is a multi-millionaire in the making. And I know because I have been around him, I have coached him, right? And I still keep in contact with them, and they all have similar traits. And he has those traits. Maybe one day I'll share that with you. But guys, take your phone off mute and give it up for Joseph Mendeshe with $3,025 in one fucking week.
Oh, nah.
Let's get it.
Money.
Let's get it.
That's crazy. Go.
Please give us 30 to 60 seconds, brother. And don't cheat us.
I wanted to let you know that I understand English, but I don't understand the slang, right? so you know, I mean, it's just crazy. So one thing about this company is that this company, guys, really delivers back to you. I mean, if you guys put the work in, get the results, you are gonna get delivered a big ass paycheck, right? And it's the first time in my life when I get this kind of money, and when I have the opportunity to work with this kind of people like you guys. All of you are motivating me. You motivate me every day, and it's just crazy what's happening with my life right now. I'm moving into a new apartment, a new rent, because I can do it, because I have money and I have a better opportunity to grow. I want to become a leader. I wanna reach the next level, right? Because sometimes, you know, I get a lot of sales, and now because the competition is high, but I have to grow even to reach even now the next level, because every week, guys, I hit a goal for myself and I achieve it every week. And it's so crazy. It's the first time when this happens to me. I'm speaking about financial goals. And you know, yesterday I was working and two companies tried to hire me. They were like, yo, dude, we like you. We saw you in the field. I mean, you know, the competition. And they tried to tell me how do they do. They tried to get me on their side. And it was funny. It was a girl. She was like, yo, I'm on this multiple level marketing company. We offer very good discounts for travel and stuff. And I wanted to ask to find out a bit more information, right? Because I didn't want to let her down in the first seconds. And I was like, you know, okay. So how are you guys doing? How many agents do you guys have in the team? Where's your office? You know, random questions. And when she told me that her office is remote in her house, I understood why things happens with some people, why Mr. Quincy has this kind of results and this kind of people, because he thinks big all the times. And that's why I'm so grateful and proud of this company, and the future is looking so great. We are gonna get so many great things, and we are gonna hit some big records. I cannot imagine. I still don't believe what's happening with me now, but you know, I have to take my time and just be grateful, because literally anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible.
Yes, sir, guys.
That's it.
Give it up one more time for Joseph and Tech.
Let's get it, man. Congrats, Joseph, man. Thank you for the inspiration.
Appreciate you and I love you.
Blessings.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Guys, that's what it's all about. That's exactly what it's all about, man. Each and every time I get a chance to speak with him, it's his words, his humility. You know, you can sense how genuine he is, right? How he takes the time to find just the perfect word to say, to convey his feelings. And it's just important, man. You know, for each and every one of you guys, there's something special about you if you're here, right? Just so you know, one of my pet peeves is I don't like working with anybody I don't personally like. I don't know, man. I don't know why I can't do that for me, right? It's probably because I know that I'm going to spend an immense amount of time with you. I know that I'm going to coach you to get the results inside of your own life that I would want for my own life. And, just being a part of this team, right? Not only leading this team, but just being a part of this team is a blessing for me. So with that being said, guys, great job to all of you guys. You guys are kicking ass and taking names. We do have some honorable mentions, and I just want to make sure I take some time, right? Dion is kicking ass and he's coming on strong, guys. Give Dion one of these. He coming, right? He coming. I can't wait. The results that he's getting now in Brooklyn is amazing, right? We're talking about going from 6 to 9 sales per week to going to well over 30 sales. I mean, this week here, we should definitely be able to do closer to 60 sales. And I just want to make sure that we give him some praise with that, right? So great job, Dion. We see you. I definitely want to make sure we shout you out. We got some other things going on. Like I want to make sure that we give a shout out to Lamisha Anderson. She's taking on a very difficult position right now in terms of just the call center. I want to make sure that we speak about the call center now at this point, right? The call center is an idea that came about because we started to grow faster than we can honestly imagine. Literally, I'm getting to the field and, it takes me a day to train someone on a tablet. I can no longer take a day to train someone on a tablet, especially when it's going to take 2 or 3 days, right? Especially if someone doesn't understand the magnitude of it. So in order to make sure that we deliver for you guys and get you guys paid faster, we created a call center. Now, this call center is simply put, you call into the office, you dial extension 2, you're going to get a live body, and that's going to be Lamisha Anderson. She's sitting there right now, my wife to be, holding my firstborn son. His name is Legend, right? Guys, can we come off mute and just give her a round of applause, please?
Thank you so much, Lisa, for everything. Blessings.
I can't tell you what it means to have good people around you. Being an entrepreneur is the hardest thing I've done ever in life. I speak about being an entrepreneur a lot, and I know it scares the shit out of people. And I also know why, because it is not for the weak, right? If you are going to build, then you damn sure better know how to get along with others. You better know how to build systems. You better know how to lead others. So your leadership skills have to be immaculate almost, right? Because on a daily basis, there isn't a problem inside of this company I probably don't touch once or twice, right? From 8 a.m. in the morning till 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I am still working for you guys. But one of the things that I want to say to you is that Misha, right now, I can't imagine what it's like being a new mom, right? My son now is only 10 weeks old. And now she's always been a monster inside of the field. She built this company. She was the first agent hired inside this company. We would go to the field together before there was anybody else on this call, right? And we built it together. She often makes fun of me because I would have her inside of a cold car, right? Literally, it was cold, freezing inside of the car, but we had to get to the field because we wanted to make sales. We wanted to make good on our obligations. So she deserves everything that she gets at this point, right? And I just want to make sure we give her some praise, and we also give her 30 to 60 seconds to just share with you guys her what she sees, coming for herself and for this company. Please, Misha, take 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Don't spare us.
Oh, come on, I don't like but it's just about being consistent. Like honestly, when the vision that Q had for this company, there used to be times where I thought he was thinking too big, but what I did was always showed up when the car was cold. We used to be in the car for like 30, 40 minutes trying to find parking. And I haven't always seen the vision that he did. So just to see everyone on the call in the field making money, I'm super proud of him. I'm super proud of everyone. Like Dudley, Mathali, I'm glad to have you back kicking ass yesterday with 3 sales. I'm proud. We're a team, and I just hope we continue to grow and stay close to each other, like grow mentally, physically, financially, of course, and just kick ass and take names.
Thank you. Thank you. God, by the way, guys, a new mom, right? I mean, listen, you know, we're not new to this parenting thing, but it is awfully hard with the child, right? I'm gone 6 days out of the week building this company, right? So, you know, at night, changing bottles, changing diapers, you know, and I just can't wait to get home on Sundays. But I just want to make sure that you guys know how hard we work for you. And I want you to know what goes on behind the scenes. So with that being said, we're also going to be adding on an addition to the call center, right? She's been training inside of the field all week, right? She is back and she's on attack, guys. It's Mathali, right? You know, and I just want to make sure that we start to make sure that we put things in order here, because you guys, you come first here. So when you call into that call center, I need for you guys to get somebody on the phone that is knowledgeable, that understands exactly what you're going through, that's definitely going to get your order placed. So great job there. All right, with that being said, I also want to go over the fact that when you call into the call center, it is going to be a 20%. It's going to be 20% taken from your commission for that call center. Why? Because we have to pay people. They have to set by those phones. They have to be ready to take your call. And we need to follow up with each and every client to make sure that they get installed on the back end, as you guys should for each and every one of your sales. The reason why, you know, Joseph is our top sales agent this week, it isn't because he makes the most sales yet, guys, right? He's one of them, right? But Rob makes the most sales, but Joseph follows up with each and every one of his sales. You know, his cancel rate is so incredibly low that I'm super proud of him. He contacts his customers. He gets them rescheduled when they need to be rescheduled. And that's just admirable, because that lets me know he cares about the client, not just about himself, right? And that's exactly why he's getting the paid money that he's getting paid. He doesn't even feel like he deserves it. You know, he looked at me yesterday like he don't deserve the money. I'm like, why? You worked hard for it. You believed in you, right? And that's important, that you are all you need. So with that being said, guys, you know, my message for the week is, man, we remember those who challenge us. What's most important right now at this point is that you don't let yourself off the hook. You know, I was having an intimate conversation with Jamal, right? He called me like 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna share a piece of our conversation, Jamal. And it was just a lot going on. I knew he was frustrated, you know, and it was more emotional than anything else, right? And I looked at it from a bird's eye view, and I remembered when I first started inside of sales. I remember what sales taught me. The first thing that sales taught me, guys, is that you need results. You need results. That there will be no conversation without documentation. And that's what trued me up. And that's why I say that being inside of a sales office has been the best thing inside of my life, even more important to me than being inside of a church, because no one taught me that like sales did. It taught me that if I make excuses, that if I don't have the results, I'm still going to make a zero. I'm still not going to be able to feed my family. I'm still not going to be able to buy the things that I want. So I've made it a habit inside of my life to make sure that I remove each and every obstacle inside of my life, just so I can get to just the results. You know, I can give you countless examples of this. Yesterday, you know, Joseph called me. His car is down, right? You know, and he looks pretty down about it. He don't know what he's gonna do. I'm like, okay, great. I assess the situation. Let me pick you up, drop you to the field, because more than likely, if the car's not running, we only need to just give you a boost, right? We get to the field. He has an amazing day. He sees his check. He can't stop talking. He don't believe it, right? And then, of course, we got to go handle the car. We get over to the car. It's nothing more than a loose wire on his battery. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then, of course, his car starts up now today. He's already in. He's back on his way. But that was something that we could have made a big deal and not gotten the results. But we stayed focused on the results, and look what happened. Everything came back into place like it should have been. Now, one of the things that I also know to be true, and one of the things that I'm gonna share with you guys right now is, guys, you only remember the people who challenge you. You only remember the people who drop something in your cup. You know, people are gonna make you laugh throughout your life. You know, and yeah, it may be funny at that time in your life, but you're gonna outgrow that laugh. I promise you. There's going to come a time where you become a different person and that thing is not funny anymore, right? You know, you only remember the person that challenges you. The funny thing about this is that the person who challenges you, you don't necessarily understand what they're doing in that moment. So you reject it. You either reject it or you step up to the plate. And I can't tell you how many times I'll share with you guys personal examples of this. My father's an amazing man, great man, right? You know, he always challenged me. And each and every time he challenged me, I rejected his deposit. Like, you possibly can't understand what I'm going through. You know, maybe it was the age thing. Maybe it was the way that he was communicating. He just didn't make me understand that he was dropping something in my cup that I was going to take with me forever. So now, as almost 40 years old, now I understand the results of what he was saying. Now I understand that he was making me a man far before I was even thinking to even become a man. I wanted to be a boy still. I say this to you guys because inside your life, you probably have these people inside of your life already. You know, if you're not looking at them right now, if you're not thinking about them right now, right? I hope that you are. And I want you to understand that that person is pushing you with a purpose. They see something in you that you do not even see in you. They love you more than you love yourself right now. And it's almost impossible to get you to believe in yourself if you don't recognize it right now. If they're telling you, hey man, let's go drink, let's go smoke tonight, they do not love you. That is not a sign of happiness. In no shape, form, or fashion, that is not a sign of happiness. When you're with a loved one and you're celebrating, that's the only time you look happy to me, with a drink in your hand or with a blunt in your mouth. If they are telling you something like, hey, go home, make sure that you go home, make this right, they love you. Do not misconstrue that. It's very important because a lot of times you guys are going to need to be coached. A lot of times you're going to need to know that, hey, this is not the way that we do things here. And I want you guys to be able to receive that message with open arms, because I promise you it's only going to make you better. One of the things that I love about this company is I get a chance to see you guys go from 0 to 60, and I love it. Because it keeps me on my toes, right? Because, you know, I want out you guys' way. Imagine who Rob is going to become. Imagine who Joseph is going to become. Imagine who Dudley's going to become. I mean, besides the age thing, right? Just the fact that how much I'm pouring into them, imagine how much they're learning. I mean, Dudley stays so close to me, it's not even funny, guys. You know, sometimes I think to myself, like, man, you're going to be a monster in the game once you understand it, right? And I can't wait to see who he's become. Like, I'm going to watch him. I encourage him to get things like a YouTube page. Why? Because I want to watch him, even when I'm not around him, because I can see little things that he do that is just genius. But it comes from me challenging him, right? And someone else challenging him, and someone else is challenging you, right? And you got to challenge yourself at all times, right? Which brings me to the next challenge. Why? Because we got that 20K 20-week challenge, baby. Woo!
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yay.
I know you guys thought that I was crazy when I presented this challenge to you guys a few weeks ago. I know you guys were thinking to yourself, what the hell is Quincy talking about? 20K. I ain't never had 20K before. What makes him think that I can make it now? He talking crazy, 20K. I don't even know nothing about this challenge. Matter of fact, let me just go to work, see what he's talking about. But after seeing some of these direct deposits, I bet you believe it now, don't you? Joseph, don't you believe it now?
Yes, I do.
I believe that you can do more than that. Dudley this morning, right? I woke up, right? Dudley standing at the bottom of the stairs over here. Q, I think I can do more than 20K in 20 weeks. I think I can do 20K in 10 weeks, right? I'm like, yeah, Dudley, you got it. Then I FaceTime Rob, right, to let him know that the checks are gonna be late. And I made a mistake. He said, Q, I thought you know, and we spoke about the 20K challenge. He said, Q, I didn't know what the hell you was talking about when you said that a few weeks ago. But now he understands. And I just want you guys to understand something. You have to have vision. It is very important. The reason why I set these challenges is because I want to challenge you, right? And I need to put it inside of ice cream so that you digest it well. And I can always challenge you with money, but don't be afraid if I have to challenge you, right, in terms of you being on time, challenging you on terms of your sales and your progress, challenging you on stepping up and moving into being a leader at this company here. I can't lead everybody. You know, the idea is that I want to make sure that you come and you understand what it is to lead others so that you can become more valuable, because that's a valuable asset, leadership in itself. I say this to you guys with all love, but 20K in 20 weeks is very much so doable. So please, I'm gonna ask again this week right here. Make sure that you post inside of the group, hey, what's your start date and what's your end date? Because why? Because when you put that out into the atmosphere, it becomes real. It becomes real to me. I can hold you accountable, and everybody else can become your accountability partner that's on this call. So 20K, 20 weeks, guys. Now, we went over everything for our call today, except for the fact that this weekend is our team night. Where is it? It's in our Brooklyn office inside of New York City. I'm super excited because we have so many people from Philly on this call. You guys have already committed to traveling up, and we want to make sure you guys have a great time, right? So I can't wait for your direct deposit to hit so you can go get fly, get your rental cars. I don't care what you got to do, but I want to see you in grand fashion.